All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It's Sunday. We haven't done a Sunday Song of the Day in quite a long time, and that is Slowdown Sunday. Lots going on today. We got Easter, right? We got Slowdown Sunday, and most importantly, we got my wife Sara's birthday today. Happy birthday to Sara. I've done this every year for her birthday since we started this 4 years ago. Sometimes she's on the show, sometimes she's not. But again, happy birthday to Sara, who supports me in this endeavor. If you look around, there's a lot of stuff here that's moved with us over the last almost 30 years. So anyway, she's great. Loves music. We agree on 95% of the music that we listen to. And she's even brought some music, introduced music to me along the way. So it's a perfect match. What are we talking about today? Well, so I was going to do a theme for her birthday, and it's, we've done stuff in the past. We did her first concert, which was Lionel Richie. We've done Pearl Jam, one of her favorite bands. And so, I was trying to throw things around. I decided to go back to the year she was born, 1971, and could have done a whole bunch of stuff. The number one album when she was born was Pearl, Janis Joplin. Could have done something off that. Fittingly for Easter, Jesus Christ Superstar was number one after that for about a week or two, just at the end of April, beginning of May of 71. Number one song, April 9th, 1971, Just My Imagination, The Temptations. That would work for Slowdown Sunday. But then I said, well, let's try to make it something that Sara, relates to Sara. So we could have done not 1971. We could have picked a slow song from Eddie Vedder, his solo stuff, good stuff there. We could have done anything. We could have done Indigo Girls, Sarah McLachlan, Joni Mitchell, something more contemporary, Slowdown, all kinds of choices. But in the end, we're going back to 1971. Heading up the charts on April 9th in 1971 towards number one is the third album by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Second album by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, a live album no less. So this third album, Four-Way Street, live. This thing sold tons of copies, put them on the map as far as live performances are concerned. They were legendary fighting in the band at this point when they were putting this together. But the tour itself was curated. The album was curated from the Fillmore East in New York City, the Forum in L.A., and a place called the Auditorium Theater in Chicago. They would break up after this release, get back together in around 1974 for a stadium tour, and wouldn't have any new material again until 1977. But this record has all the things you would want live, all those four-part harmonies, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Teach Your Children, Cowgirl in the Sand, Don't Let It Bring You Down, Love the One You're With, Southern Man, Ohio, all the stuff is there. This was a double album, if you remember what those are, 4 sides, double cassette, and just really some good stuff on here. And she's the one who introduced me to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young pretty much. Like, I might have been aware a little bit about them, but no one was listening to them in college that I could remember, and she was really into those first 2 records in particular, so credit her with that. So your song of the day today is off that record. It's Carry On. That's the second to the last track, and that's a good one. So that meets the criteria. Slowdown Sunday and Sara's birthday. There you go. I don't know how I could work Easter in there, but, it happens. So anyway, that's your Slowdown Sunday song of the day. Happy birthday to my wife, Sara. Rock and roll. What do we got coming up this week here in the cave? Hard to say with the schedule. Again, that's kind of how it is this spring. We're going to try to throw some new stuff at you. I've got some great ideas for artists and bands that I haven't yet covered here in the cave, so I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see what comes your way in the next few days. So whatever you're doing today on Easter Sunday, I hope it involves music. Slow that down. Have a good one. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.